This is gonna be your 8-point plank. Fan favorite. This is one of my favorite variations when it comes to trunk, especially in the form of an isometric. You feel everything really engage. So we're gonna start in a Sphinx position, 8-point position. It's essentially a crawl position is what we're gonna be in. So 8 points of contact, which is why it's called the 8-point plank. We have 2 hands, 2 elbows, 2 knees, and 2 toes in point of contact. I can change the leverage mechanics on this. So if I need to take the sauce off a little bit, if it's a little too spicy, I can just shorten myself into a little bit more hip flexion. This is gonna be just as effective if we're meeting ourselves truly where we're at. I wanna be mindful to have a nice long neck, but in an ideal position, I wanna be nice and long as I'm able to go. The idea here is I wanna put leverage on my trunk and feel everything brace and support. Everything's really working together when you're in this position. But be mindful, if the ribs start to buck up, if you start to go into extension, and if you start to really dip through that lumbar, going into extension, you need to back off. It's a little too spicy there, my friend. What I wanna think about doing now is drawing my forearms away. So I'm almost thinking about doing like a tricep extension. That's gonna be the first piece. The second piece, draw the elbows towards the knees. Simultaneously, you're actively driving the knees towards the elbows without actually moving them. As soon as you do that, I guarantee you're gonna feel that trunk really start to turn on and activate. I got my good position here and a little bit of a flexion, if anything, right? This is gonna be a flexion-based pattern, nice and long through the neck, actively drawing through the elbows, thinking about doing a tricep extension, so extending through my forearms and elbows, simultaneously driving elbows towards knees, knees towards the elbows. You start to get the speed wobbles here, and then you're actively driving the tops of your feet and your shins into the ground. So full body activation. Now all you're doing is just what's known as loaded respiration. So breathing with the brace, actively drive. This is an isometric hold, so you're gonna hold for the prescribed amount of time. Make sure the neck doesn't dip, make sure you're not compensating. Nice and long. And that is your 8-point plank.